News starts right now.
An unusual high-speed chase comes to an end, and police say when it ended, the apparent victim ended up driving the getaway car. A drop in domestic deaths in one metro county, how a new program is saving lives. And the start of a historic trip to Cuba, what President Obama hopes to accomplish. But first, we start with breaking news tonight. A police standoff now in its 9th hour. This is happening inside an Independence home near 32nd and Englewood. 41 Action News reporter Tom Dempsey has been at the scene all afternoon. Hey, Tom, thank you. A man and a woman are in custody after a high-speed chase. It started at the National Guard Armory in St. Joseph. Police say when they went to check out a domestic disturbance, they saw a man assaulting a woman. Officers say he then forced her into a car and took off. Speeds reached 80 to 90 miles per hour. At one point, though, the woman took over driving. The chase ended at a Burger King in St. Joe. Tomorrow night, Prairie Village's City Council is expected to raise the age to buy tobacco. Now, earlier this year, the city agreed to write up the resolution. It would raise the age to buy tobacco and vaping products from 18 to 21. Several other metro cities previously passed the Tobacco 21 initiative. The prosecution is expected to wrap up soon in the Kyle Flatt case. He's accused of killing 4 victims in 2013 near Ottawa. Monday, the prosecution will call the final witnesses. A Franklin County spokesperson thinks the defense's case won't take long. Closing arguments could begin as soon as Tuesday. Flack is accused of killing Lana and Kaylee Bailey, Andrew Stout, and Stephen White. A cold way to end this weekend. JD Rudd has Kansas City's most accurate forecast and a look at the start of this work week. JD?
It's going to be
a Formula One driver is lucky to be alive after a very scary crash. It happened in today's Australian Grand Prix in Melbourne. Now going at about 200 miles per hour, the driver flew into the wall before rolling violently and going airborne. Gosh, take a look at that video. The driver did survive, even climbing out of the car with only a slight limp. He said he got out quickly because he knew his mother would be watching on TV. Well, later this week, the Kansas Senate may work on a bill to fix school funding. The state Supreme Court says it has until June 30th to provide a whole new formula. The bill would help poorer districts but hurt wealthier ones. If lawmakers miss the June deadline, schools may not open. President Obama spent part of his first few hours in Cuba today playing tourist with the first family in Havana. Tomorrow, though, he will get down to business. NBC's Jay Gray reports from Havana on what the changing U.S.-Cuba relationship means to the Cuban people and American visitors. Most of the presidential candidates campaigned hard today, but a few took a short little break from the trail.
Wow.
Donald Trump had an event dinner in Florida this evening. It ended with a man singing a modified version of Stand By Me. You can see former candidate Ben Carson also on that stage. Meanwhile, Ted Cruz headed to Peoria, Arizona. He said he is the only Republican who can beat Hillary Clinton. And John Kasich appeared on NBC's Meet the Press, saying he would never run as Cruz's or Trump's running mate. And Democratic candidate Bernie Sanders visited Washington State for several rallies. He talked about wanting to increase Social Security benefits. Meantime, Hillary Clinton's husband campaigned on her behalf in Arizona. The number of women dying at the hands of someone they love is dropping in Johnson County. The Johnson County District Attorney's Office says it's because of a program used by police. New at 10, 41 Action News reporter Allie Hoxie explains that program is helping to save lives.
Weekend, 50s, maybe a sprinkle of showers Saturday into Sunday.
Some roller coaster temps, though, we're seeing.
Up and down. It's that madness of March weather.
Spring. All right. Well, coming up, never giving up. How a split second changed a man's life, but did not keep him from doing a competition most people would never dream of. That's next. A split-second tragedy immediately changed the life of one man, but he didn't let it get him down, despite knowing his life would never be the same. Steve Atkinson from our sister station in San Diego has this man's incredible story.
The day draws closer, but spring, at least here for a couple of days, but it is the madness of March weather.
And that madness continues,
Oh, yeah,
right?
it's just been crazy. Just what an incredible tournament. We've got a great